quite a few things to say in 5 minutes. I promise I won't take 18. Or 5. But I just want to give honor. I don't want it to be as usual. I don't want it to be mundane, but I do want to give honor to our leadership and those that have gone before us and have given us an opportunity to follow in their footsteps. And there's no greater leader than those that will let you follow. To prefer is to like one thing or person better than another or others, or to tend to choose, or to submit a charge or a piece of information for consideration. To prefer might be to promote or advance someone to a prestigious position. Possibly the most well-known biblical example of this preference is that of John the Baptist. In the first chapter of the Gospel of John, we find him mentioning a variation of this word 3 separate times. In 1:15 it says, John bare witness of him and cried, saying, This was he of whom I spake. He that cometh after me is preferred before me, for he was before me. John 1:27, He it is who coming after me is preferred before me, whose shoes latchet I'm not even worthy to unloose. And John 1:30, This is he of whom I said, After me cometh a man, which is preferred before me, for he was before me. And here we have a guy whose entire reason for living is to promote another person. The whole reason that he's on this planet is to promote the one that is supposed to come after him. Amen? He says, I'm not even worthy to untie his shoes. I don't know about you, but I don't know, just like, there's not a lot of people that I would say that about. There's not a lot of people that I would esteem that highly, that I would lift up that highly and say, I'm not even worthy to bend down and untie his shoes. You see, John understood something that muscular men like Willie Rogers and I understand. And that is I have to laugh. There's no way not to laugh. The only way to strengthen yourself is to lift. You can only lift someone else up so many times until your own muscles begin to grow. In Luke 15, there's a familiar parable of the prodigal son, and it's so fitting for most of us to put ourselves in his shoes and God in the Father's shoes. Even the writer of the old hymn said, I once was lost, but now I'm found. But you don't often hear someone putting themselves in the brother's shoes. And you know the story, the younger of the 2 sons takes his inheritance early from his father, leaves the house, makes a mess of his life, decides to come home and be only a servant in his father's house. But his father welcomes him as his son, throws him a party and celebrates his homecoming. It's a beautiful story, but his brother is coming back in from the fields. His brother is coming back in from the fields, and the only words it takes to set him off are, your brother's back. Can you imagine living faithfully in the house of your father for so many years or such long of a time, and then all of a sudden your brother who backslid and went against every way that your father had ever taught him comes back and you hear there's a party going on. Where's my party at? Where's my inheritance at? Where am I at? What's going on with me? But his brother comes back and there's a party thrown. And he replies, all these years I've slaved for you and never once refused to do a single thing you told me to do. Yet when your son comes back who's gone against everything you've ever said, you decide to throw him a party. I'm here to tell us tonight that we must guard ourselves from the attitude of the brother of the prodigal. We must guard ourselves from the attitude of the brother of the prodigal. Honestly, I tend to face a deficiency in my people-lifting skills. My words come too sharp often and my smile's too flat. My laughter sometimes, whether on purpose or not, is directed at another instead of with them. Sometimes I walk with my hands out instead of up. And if I'm not careful, my walk with God can push someone else off the path. Thus, I'm forced to put my focus on the ultimate preference, the Good Shepherd, who gave his life for the sheep, the greatest love, who laid down his life for his friends, the spotless lamb beaten and slain for my transgressions. And he gave me hope so that I might give it to others. I'm here to people live today, and I'm here to encourage us to do the same. Thank you for these 5 minutes. I hope that you're blessed, and I hope you take it with you.